A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes. All water raised the two. This time it really... Plus, there was this woman...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flight.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked the blockage? And did you need to feed the...
Yes. I'm on the case.
Aren't you?
Oh,
You seem to have... It really is a one...
Thanks.
Strange. And I don't want to have...
Oh. It'll come back to me.
Just go...
Okay.
The upper right of the
Yeah. Cool. Then I use the navigation nub to highlight... and then hit the bottom button?
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop, and I'll see you at the...
Drat. It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this. Hey, Cy.
Oh, hey, Harold.
Just doing my usual round, trying to clean the fish, and
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
they're swimming away. But there's no food.
Ah, lovely. I've been wondering if, what the slow release, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow
Cy, that sounds...
Must...
You make the...
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment.
But I mean...
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. You want their gills to function, and their pigments to...
Cy...
Well, I'll get... Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. Little taste. You should try some too.
Thanks. I'll let you know what they think.
Oh, did you see that?
Was that fish real?
I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't,
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt.
Me too. Do you remember their
Yeah. Wasn't it some...
Yes. On all the... What did that Didn't it say...
Ooh, like...
Maybe they think... the whistle again.
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Senor.
I was just hoping. Got any idea?
Yeah, I think.
Ah, should still be good.
You really? They'll just announce another 2.
Well, Diego from Hell.
What brings you to
Would you guess that the.
Strain?
Yep. But if it.
Won't they do their homework?
Maybe. The whole social.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mode.
I suppose it is.
Anyway.
Bye, Chris.
See you later.
Tasks are specifically treated to allow maximum transference.
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served. Okay, Harold Bot Diagnostic Report. Scanning. Scanning. All tasks completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation. Minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination. Agor. Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivate.
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Oh, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did. And we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth. And where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletop.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlippmeier Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure. Makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buonanotte, Chris.
Buonanotte, Harold.
Seni nasıl sevdiğimi hatırlayacak mıyım?
Good evening, everyone. Please remember, the all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Get snug, not stranded.
Oh boy. I could do with a day off. All this running. But, Agent Harold.
morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you...
It was quite fantastic.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. Now,
Sure.
I made a breakthrough You remember the
Oh, the wheelie... The ones with the...
blue ones? Turns out, I think they... Take a look.
Just...
Harold, this will be the last... You need to... You...